Hey guys, it's Alex Speaks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Lonely, lonely, so you think that you know me.
So by the title of this video, you already know what it's going to be about. My coming out story. Now, it's not going to be that long. It's nothing, like, crazy. I'm still not, like, out to my family yet. There was not, like, a moment that I knew that I was gay. It's not like I woke up one morning and was like, hey, I'm gay. There was moments that led up to it that I was just like, yeah, this feels right. So, all the way to fucking Victory Town. So looking back, I've had a lot of, like, gay moments. A girl was gay since 1999. So one of the first gay moments I remember, like, having was back in, like, elementary school. I wanted to have a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. My mom said, hey, you can invite, like, all your girlfriends. And I didn't have many girls that were, like, friends. I had a couple guy friends and then my close friend who was a girl. So I'm like, oh shit, I can't invite guys. So I invited all the cute girls in my grade, and all of them ended up going. Hey, I'll be getting that pussy. That's like one of the first gay moments that I remember having. I was first ever introduced to the word like bisexual or bi, and that was by one of my friends. She was like kind of a friend of mine at the time. Like in middle school, you deal with a lot of like fake mean people. She was one of those people. She came out as bi, and I knew at that time like how my family felt about the whole thing. And I was very, like, closed off. Every time I complimented a girl that was, like, my friend or whatever, we would say, no homo, no homo. Or else if we didn't, that would make us, like, gay. I think a part of me knew that I wasn't straight, like, at all. But I just didn't want to acknowledge that part of myself. I just kind of want to, like, shove her out and be like, yo, like, nah, you can't have this. Towards, like, my 8th grade year, I did find, like, a girl attractive. And I look back, I felt like if I could have, I would have kissed her. I had those, like, feels, you know, man? Her and I don't talk anymore. She goes to the same college as me, but we don't talk, like, at all. My first ever girl crush was freshman year of high school. That's when I kind of, like, started opening myself up a little bit more about things and to other people. So this girl that I thought was, like, really cute, and she was in history with me, and then after a couple months went by, there was a club that he was starting up, so I joined it. It was Glee Club. She joined it too. I remember the first time looking at her. This should have been an automatic, like, you're gay alert, because, like, when I first saw her and she went up there to audition, my heart was just like, damn. I would just look at her and be like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. Looking back, it was a total gay moment. No way that it wasn't a gay moment. Like, it was totally like, oh my god, I'm into you, you're beautiful, like, yes, Jesus. Nothing ever happened though. I was too awkward and shy. When I came to terms with it and had some time to think about it, I was like, yeah. I don't know if I'm completely gay or not, but I know I like this chick. I want to hit that. I could see myself, like, holding hands with her, kissing her, being with her. I legit could, like, see it. I only said hi to her a couple times in the club. So I asked a guy that I knew, is there any way that, like, you can talk to her for me, ask her out for me? And at first he was like, nah, no, dude, like, you do it. I was just too nervous. So eventually I bugged the crap out of him, and he eventually did. I'd be constantly asking him, yo, dude, like, did she say anything? And even when he didn't talk to her, I would still go up to him, like, 5 minutes later, like, yo, did she say anything? Eventually comes back to me and says, like, she said no. Kind of, like, stupid at that point. I was like, duh, girl, you don't ever talk to her, like, what you expect. But I went up to her anyway and asked her why, and she said she was actually talking to somebody else. I overthinked it way too much. Oh, was she only saying that to make me feel better? Then a couple months later, she ended up going out with this girl. Girl was cool. But I had this weird thing thinking like, hey, maybe I could change her mind. So I kind of changed my style up. I tried being more tomboyish because that's what the girl that she was dating was at the time. Thinking to myself, maybe if I can do this. Wouldn't have worked anyways because like she just wasn't into me. But I was willing to change up my style to get her to like me. And I look back and I'm like, damn, it sounds so stupid. But of course I was in high school, I was kind of stupid. I was willing to change myself to get a girl to like me. That's stupid. My first girlfriend I had was senior year, and it was still, I only went out with her to make the girl that I still liked, that same girl, notice me and like me. It didn't work. I ended up going to prom with this girl. We lasted like 3 months, and I just couldn't take it. She was verbally abusive. She was crazy. Ugh, I don't want to go back. If I could have changed it so I didn't have her as a first girlfriend, I would. I really wish I could go back, because if I could, I wouldn't have dated her. I wouldn't have done all this shit to get the girl to like me, because in the end, she wasn't gonna like me. She never was going to like me, and it's all cool, because now she's in the army, she thinks she's the shit, and she's just a bitch. Wasn't even worth my time. So I definitely learned my lesson there. The first person that I ever told that I was having feelings for girls was my best guy friend at the time, freshman year. And then every day I feel like I'd be crazier and crazier. I'd be like, yo, like, I like guys more, but I also like girls. And then I'd be like, so yo, dude, okay, so I like guys, like 50%, girls 50%, and I'm like, nah, like, okay, so I do like boys, but like I like girls a lot more. And then it got to the point where I was like, I like guys, just, you know, and then there was one day where I just went up to him and was like, yo, I think I only like girls. He's like, are you insane? Like, I've already known this. Like, I would like make hints at it, but I just wasn't ready to like say, yo, I'm gay, I'm a lesbian. So my life now, as I'm out, I feel a lot better. Like, I feel a lot more confident in myself. I feel like I can just kind of like be me. I can't be 100% me in front of my family, obviously, but I still feel like I can be me. And that feels great. Yeah, if you're gay or you're bi, lesbian, transgender, anything, like, I support you, dude. Like, you do you. And don't let anyone tell you that you're not who you are. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or just some random person you meet on the street. Only you know you. You might not know you 100%, or maybe you're still learning about yourself, because I know I am. But if you feel something, like, you feel it. No one is you. I remember when I told my mother a couple years ago, it was my senior year. I told her, hey, like, I think I like girls, and I, like, started crying. She told me that I was in denial. She was trying to relate her life to it. Like, honey, like, you know, I think one of my female friends, you know, I think she's cute and everything, but I wouldn't want to be with her. I'm like, well, honey, that's you. That's not me. Like, I didn't say that at that time, but I really wanted to say it. You're not me. You know how I feel. Women, like, oh my God, women. Like, women give me, like, oh, like, a touch from a woman is, like, heaven. Like, I'm sorry. There's no other way to explain it, but women are it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, mother, that I disappointed you. Sorry, father, that I disappoint you. Sorry, my whole fam, if I disappoint you. I don't care. I am who I am. And you just can't change that, whether you're happy with it or not. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me for the rest of my life. But really, don't let anyone else tell you that you don't know what you are, who you are, what you want, because they're not you. I wish someone told me that, like my mother, trying to tell me that. Well, of course, mother, you're in your mid to late 50s and you're already with dad. So, like, I mean, unless you're just a late bloomer, you come out of the closet because you didn't want to come out sooner. That happens, but nah, Mom, I know that you like dick, okay? I'm sorry that I don't like dick. I just can't get myself to like it. I'm sorry. Like, I can't get myself to do it. Oh my God, no, even like the visual grosses me out. Like, even just like thinking about it grosses me out. Like, that's how gay I am. I'm not gonna say, like, I don't understand why women like it. Not all women like it, but there are some, I mean, there are men that like it too. But I'm not gonna say that because people like what they like. And, you know, I don't fully understand it, obviously, but I'm never ever gonna judge somebody and be like, oh, you're gross, you like dick. Like, never. Like, most of my female friends are straight. You know, what am I gonna do? Just stop being friends with them because they like dick? Nah, honey. Like I said, it wasn't very eventful. It wasn't very, like, a crazy or anything, but that's my coming out story. There's not really anything to it. Told my best guy friend, he was cool with it. Like, this girl tried to impress her for almost all of high school and it failed. It kind of really shows, like, how far I'd go for somebody. I don't want to do it again, but it's probably gonna happen because these girls give me those feels, man. Women are, oh. I have no words when I describe women. Like, that's just what it gives me. What they give me. And I'm just like, ah. Like, I can be tough. I can be that, like, chick you want. I can be that dude. But nah, when a girl be like, yo, I be digging you, I'll be like, thank you. I just had to, like, break down. Like, this actually legitimately happened to me today. Some girl I'm talking to. I was like, yo, how's my makeup? She's like, I dig it. And she gave, like, a goofy smile. I sent her back, thanks. And I just, like, I crumbled up. I saw it and I started giggling and I was like, thanks. That's what girls do to me. Like, I freeze up. When I think they're so, like, attractive, whatever, when I'm really digging them, I'm just like, I have no words. I'm just like, hi. I'm Alex Speaks, and I'm gay. That felt really good to say. Can't have it any other way. Yes! Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys relate, some of you. If not, I hope that you support it. If not, then fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Like, if you're a parent or in a family where there's someone or some people that are not straight, please just try and understand and to learn about it. I know it's hard on you because you've known this person your whole life, you raised them. It's just hard sometimes to picture them in a way that you couldn't picture them. Like, oh no, my little girl, my little boy's gone. They're not gone. That's just who they are. They're born that way, regardless if you believe that they were or not. And I really hope that everyone can be accepting someday. I mean, I know that not everyone can, that people have their own beliefs, but as long as we stop getting dirty looks and that people can try to understand it, like, people can just be like, I don't believe in it, but I'm just not against it. Like, that's fine. But if they're really against it and stuff, I just hope that we can change that one day. Because you just can't help what you're attracted to. It sucks because when I figured out that I didn't like women, not that I was just straight up lesbian, but when I knew that I liked women, I didn't know exactly if it was boys and, like, guys and women, whatever. But I remember when I found it out, I was, like, trying to change myself. I tried really, really hard to make myself straight. I forced myself to try to find men attractive. I dated some men in high school to get myself in the zone. Like, I was just like, no, Alex, you can't be. Even after I came out as a lesbian, I dated a guy for like a couple days in high school, my senior year, because I was trying to be something that I wasn't. It didn't work out because I just couldn't feel that way. It sucks that I have to live like that. Or I had to live like that. I don't want anyone else have to go through that, trying to change themselves. I remember one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Alex, you're gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I still cried a lot, but it made me feel really good. And I cried a lot in the beginning when I realized that I wasn't straight, and then even more when I realized that I just didn't like men in general. I cried and I cried and I cried until I just couldn't cry anymore. And then I looked at myself and I realized, wow, this is not you. Like, you shouldn't be crying about this. It's a part of you. It doesn't make who you are. It's just a part of you. And you should love yourself regardless. I'm still learning to love myself every day. I still don't like the weight I am. And my mother constantly, makes remarks about it, saying, like, honey, I think you need bigger clothes. No, honey, I think you need to change your attitude. I don't want anyone to have to go through what I did. Going through like a period of depression, being like, I can't change. But you can't change. You are who you are. And I hope if these are, parents watching this video, if it's just kids or teens in general just watching this, trying to figure out who they are, even like older people who feel like they aren't straight. I just want you to know that it's okay to be who you are and not let people change you. Because you are you. And you're fucking awesome. Like, bro, give yourself a pat on the back. Like, be blessed that you're here, like, right now. Just take a moment and, like, look around. Who are you? Where are you? What are you doing right now? Like, what are you doing? Are you living life? Are you happy? If not, then you can, like, change that. Anyways, it's Alex Speaks, signing off. Love yourself. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video.